No, because one, I had to get myself better lighting, and two, I actually, oh my god, is that a piece of my, welcome to my first video, that's fully book related on my channel, because we don't talk about those other ones, but welcome to my first booktube YouTube video. This is going to be a book channel and probably a little bit of my dance life as well. This video is not more of what's gonna happen. It's literally going to be a reading vlog. It's actually a book vlog. A reading vlog. Why did I say a book vlog? I don't know why I said it that way. I don't know. I think this is more of like a mood reading for forever. I don't know. We'll see. It depends. I might read like 3 books in this video. But this is TBR Takedown. Yeah, there's that. Like I said, this video is basically just mood reading. First book I will be continuing in this video is a novel love story. I've been reading this since yesterday. I'm currently on chapter 10, page 96. I don't know how well you can see them because I don't really put them like on edge, but I have like tabbed out this book so far. A lot of people probably have heard about this book from somewhere or have read it by now, but if you haven't, and you're like me and is either reading it now or has it on the TBR to read it, this is basically a book about a girl named Elsie who's, well, her nickname's Elsie, but her name's Aline. And she has this book series that she reads, and this book series is literally her first series that she's really like fell in love with, and it's her favorite book series and her favorite author. And recently this author has passed away. So they were supposed to go on this trip to this cabin, and it's for her book club that she's in with her friend, her best friend, and they all canceled for their own specific reasons. So she decided to go by herself, and on the way there she gets lost, and she ends up in the town of her favorite book series, in which I did say, okay, I said the author has passed away. So basically the book series wasn't finished. So she's, from where I'm at, she's in there and she's trying to like finish the story. Right now with the part I'm at, she's actually trying to get out because her car's broken down. But I'm believing from reading on the back and what it says that this entire part is her going in and trying to get out and then like continue on with the story. But the male main character, I'm trying to remember his name, shouldn't be that bad. Oh, his name's Anders. He is the bookstore owner, and she doesn't recognize him because she knows like everyone from the books because she's read those books till the books wear and tear, and she has like taped them up and everything so that she can continue reading it. And she doesn't recognize him at all. Is trying to figure out where he's placed, and also trying to figure out what part of the book or the series itself that they're actually at this point. And he's trying to stop her from making the happily ever after that she would like, and she has to like either fix what she's done wrong so far, or like help get the story to its happily ever after by either changing like the routine that they're doing now, because in here it's not really much of a so right now I'm really liking the book. I am. It's not, I've heard so many mixed reviews about this book, and I think the mixed reviews happen like not in the beginning of the book, but like more towards the end of the book. People are like, okay, this book is just giving too much now, and now it just needs to chill out because now it's just like not moving on forward, and it's like boring-ish. Okay, crazy words. Me personally, I'm liking it right now. There's some parts I'm just like cringing at. I'm like, why did they say that? Like, what relevance does this have to the story? Characters right now, I'm liking how the story's going. I'm liking the idea of having this book series and her getting lost and ending up in this series. Like, I like the idea of that. I just don't know. I don't know. I feel like my excitement for this book has dwindled down the more reviews that I've seen on it. But as of now, I'm liking this book. It's definitely not giving 5-star read for me right now, but it is definitely giving like a 3. I'm liking the book. I'm going to continue reading this. Hopefully finish it today. Because of the storm, I really have nothing much else to do but read, and I have a long TBR. I have over 100 books that I haven't read, and yes, this usually wouldn't be like a big number for some people. Like, usually it would be like over the span of like 2-3 years. No, mine is just this 1 year. If we're being completely honest, mine is literally like 8 months of over 100 books on my TBR. 8 months. Take that in. Because my last video on this channel was in November. And that was a month before I got my first 6 books from the library that aren't like family books that we've had in the house. So like in the last video, I was reading Fish on a Tree. No, I did not finish that book, in which I never actually said anything about, because back then it was more of like me just reading the books, not really me talking about them like I am doing now. Back then I was just reading books because I had them. Now I'm reading books because it's like enjoyable for me, and it doesn't feel tedious, but it feels like it's somewhere for me to go when I'm not dancing. Because right now, no offense, this weather, I'm not dancing. I have my first dance class for the season on Saturday, and we don't even know if that's gonna be like happening because of the storm. So all I can really do right now is like read, vlog, read. So that's what's gonna be happening. This is gonna be the first book we're reading though. Yeah, I'll check in with you in a bit, see how far I get. This clip is 11 minutes long right now. I really talk a lot. My dog. Anyways, I really talk a lot. Crazy. But I'm gonna go back and read this now. Chill. Okay, so I have the library cart here. My sister actually took all of her books, all of her mangas that she had here, because she's recording in her room right now, and I have all of my books off here. Don't mind the post. I have all of my books off of here, and they're stacked right here, because originally I was gonna just be reading all of my library books, but now I feel like mood reading. So I have my TBR cart here. This is not all the books I have. It's just TBR cart, you know? So like I have my mom's books are on here. Like I have a couple of her books. I have a couple of free library books that I have. I have a lot of books that I've started but haven't finished on here. And I just feel like mood reading, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Where are they?
I just said, Mom's here with McDonald's. I'm still recording. I moved over. Stay hydrated. Made it to page 100. Don't mind my nails. I know, they're bad. What I like about this book right now is that it's flying by. Like, I usually don't get that lost in a book unless it's like good. And the chapters, I mean, in general, this book is flying by. Oh my god. My tablet was under my leg. I read all my Kindle books on. It was under the blanket where I couldn't see. Yes, I'm on my phone. Why? Because my iPad just said no more storage for you now. So now I have to record on my phone. That's fine. It's kind of funny because it's like I have two different camera angles here, in which I don't. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep reading this. But like I was saying, this is flying by. It's fast paced, and that's exactly what I need right now. I'm scared that it's gonna slow down, and then it's not gonna be as fast paced, and then I'm just gonna be like begging for this book to be over. This book is playing off more of talking about the characters inside of the book's relationship more than the actual couple or the two love interests in the this actual book itself. I need more. I want more. Give me more. Okay, I've made it to 209. I don't know what percentage of the book I'm at, but I definitely made it to 209. Chapter 22. It is like 6, 7 something now. Okay, I really have to read you this quote. I'm on page 222. And they're talking about like the jobs they would want to have, and he's talking about like how he doesn't really enjoy books anymore right now after he left his job. And he said, time changes you, stories change you, the people you meet change you. I'm simply not the same man that I was before. Like, he's, because I'd have to tell you, there is so many like I don't think he's part of the story at all. Oh, wait. That's a plot twist if I've ever read one in a romance. A little bit interesting right there. It is Friday at like 10 in the morning, and I'm back to reading. Yeah. I have a little less than 100 pages left, and I'm gonna finish this book so we can move on. Oh my god, my hair. Definitely giving higher than a 3, just not 4-star. The ending, who knows? We might see about the end. It might drop it, it might raise it a little, but it is definitely giving like a 3.5 so far. It's good. So I'm gonna finish this soon. It's really time to finish this book because this much left. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this book. I don't know what book I'm gonna read next, but we'll figure that out when I get finished. I knew it. I said this was gonna happen. I said this exact part was going to happen, and it just did. I can't explain because, yeah. But I knew this was gonna happen. No matter how this book ends, I'm in love. I'm in love. It's. I'll see you when I get closer to the end. I'll probably be back when I get to like the last 2, maybe 3 chapters. But I'll see you then. I knew it. I knew it. Anyways, I'm on chapter 33. There's 39 chapters in here with the epilogue, 38 without it. And I'm not ready for this book to be finished yet. I want more. Give me literally like more. I never thought I'd be feeling this. As we saw in the last clip, I did finish a novel love story. That was a tearjerker. The end literally actually had tears rolling on my eyes. It was insane. I don't know what to read next. You know, when you get that feeling that you just read either a good book or you've read something like so bad that you're scared to read something next because it could either be not as good or it could be like too good and it just pushes you further into the slump. That was kind of like with this book. At the beginning, I did say like it was like a 3.5. Well, no, I said it was 3-star. Then towards the middle, I said it was like a 3.5. This book, I rated it a 4.5. Okay, I finished this book a little bit ago. It was good. I rated it 4 stars. I didn't say much about this book. Because there really wasn't much to say. I liked the meaning behind the book. I liked the way that they did mental health. The reason why it isn't 5 stars is because of what's happening. I don't know how to explain it. And okay, so the 2 books I read in this video was a novel love story by Ashley Poston. I rated this book a 4.5. I loved the characters, I loved the setting, I loved everything about it. It was just, there was only like a couple things with in the beginning it being too close to the other characters and not much of our main characters, but this book was good. I would recommend. I love this book. I definitely will read The Dead Romantics by her, which is what I have, and when I can, I will get the 7-Year Slip and I will read that by her too. The second book and the final book for this video that I read was Fault Line by C. Desir, and I rated it a 4 stars. It was really good. I love the meanings and the messages they had in this book. I didn't really like what the main girl was doing towards the end of the book, but yeah, I did like the way that the male main character was trying to go through this, and how you could see that it wasn't just the girl's mental health, because we didn't really get it from the point of view of the girl, we just got it from the boy. So you could see more how his mental health was also failing and how he was dealing with that at the exact same time as hers, and like his family and stuff, and the connection he has with her mother. It was a little weird at parts. I was a little like, okay, but the book itself, I like the meaning behind it. I understand why it's called Fault Line now, and let's just say this cover and this title definitely matches the book. 100% matches the book. That's all I can really say, but that's what I read for this video. I'm glad you were here to watch this. I'm going to edit this in a bit. Still trying to decide if I'm going to take a nap or not. But it should be out by Sunday night. So tomorrow night. Hopefully. Or maybe it will be out sometime next week. While I am filming for reading thrillers for a week. So wow, I can't talk right now. I'll see you in that video. Hopefully, yeah, see you there. Once again, thank you for watching this video.